My name's Greg Hodgin. I'm the president of Grondike Transport. Been with the company 23 years, and in that time we've had a lot of different aircraft. I'm actually a private pilot. Sometimes I'll climb into the cockpit and sit up there and watch and enjoy flying in that aircraft. It really has enabled us to expand our reach from Enid, Oklahoma. We're an hour-and-a-half minimum from a commercial airport in any direction. You can go to Oklahoma City, you can go to Tulsa, you can go to Wichita to catch a commercial flight. Well, now that hour and a half, we can be to almost every one of our facilities, except for those on the coast, with our own aircraft. So we see aircraft as being an excellent business tool. And a lot of people argue, oh, they're a luxury and they don't work for business. They work in hours. Before we bought our first PC-12, we had a 1984 Citation 5. We also had a 1991 Bonanza A36, both very capable airplanes, very good, solid aircraft for us. We had looked at the Piper Malibu, decided it really wasn't enough of a step up from the A36. It had some great characteristics, it was a lot more costly. The Cicada we considered briefly, and King Air, solid, reliable airplane. But we liked the operating costs and characteristics that we were being told about on the Pilatus PC-12. If a business owner approached me and they wanted to know our advice or our thoughts on PC-12 and whether or not they should get one, I would point out a couple of things that were important to us and that might be important to them. First is cost of operation. It's more affordable than a lot of other airplanes that we considered. It's also very comfortable. So if you think about what kinds of passengers might be flying on your flight, some of them are seasoned flyers. A lot of people, if they are in a company that's never had a private aircraft, might think it sounds cool, but then they get on it and think, what are all those noises? Or it's kind of cramped in here, or you know, I'm hot, I'm cold. And the Pilatus generally puts most people at ease. It's easy to get in and out of. It's got a big door, it's got a nice stairway. So that's another thing to think about is who are your typical passengers? I'll tell you another really great point, and we've had 3 of these, so I can speak with some experience on this. They hold their value well. I think every airplane that we've bought, when we considered maybe a little bit of a cost increase to step up to the new one, we looked back at the one we just sold and it maintained its value very well. And I think that's that isn't just by happenstance. I think that's a conscious decision by Pilatus and how they market, how many they build, how well they support them. Do they have enough service centers to support them? So they're backed by a reputation and a market that protects you as an investor, if you think of it from that standpoint, as well as just being an owner of an airplane. So our experience has just been great, and I expect it to continue to be the same.